Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video we got a box from Walmart as well as a bag that Walmart decided to ship my figure in, which is absolutely horrible. So if I was a inbox collector, I'd probably be pretty mad right now. So let's see. I mean, you already know what it is from the thumbnail. This is the Justice League figures, the last of the wave from the Justice League, the ones we've been dying to get in. Of course, it's gonna be damaged because of the stupid packaging that they put it in, but overall, here is Cyborg, and he actually has became a fan favorite over the Snyder Cut. People went from absolutely hating him for his recent remarks of him coming out and getting a feuds with the higher ups and saying that he's been abused and all this stuff. And people were saying that a lot of things he was making up, or people didn't know if it was made up or false or whatever. We don't know because none of us was in the room when all these things were going on, but apparently some things weren't real because there was this huge thing going on with like Josh Whedon or whatever. So people end up starting to like the actor who is Cyborg, and then the movie came out, and then Cyborg went from right here all the way up top just because of the origin story he had in the Snyder Cut, which made more sense with the Snyder Cut with the story, because the Josh Whedon version was basically not good. They cut out most of the scenes that was basically for Cyborg and his origin story. So when they put it back in the movie, we had a better recognition of who Cyborg was, at least the Snyder version of Cyborg, and it was badass. He was the best part of the movie. So here is Cyborg. I love that he has the cut open chest or whatever. That looks so freaking cool. And then here is the back as well. So it has this picture of him. And possibly there's only one more figure I want from this line, and that is the black suit Superman, which we do not have yet. And possibly that one I might skip because I have to see him in person, and or it depends, right? Because there's a reveal that just happened over the weekend, I should say, excuse me, of WitcherCon, and they revealed a Netflix show. McFarlane revealed a Netflix show Geralt's figure. So he didn't show the head sculpt, but he showed the back cape, which was soft goods as well. And most likely, so I'll talk about it a little bit later. But anyways, there's a most likely going to be a Henry Cavill head sculpt on that. So I want to see how the likeness looks on that figure. Hopefully he nails it, because we'll just switch over that head and part. I mean, wouldn't make sense because because of the hair or whatever. I don't know, man. I mean, I'm still like I still love my Mesco Henry Cavill Superman. So there's that. But anyways, guys, here is Superman. I don't know why I was taking him out of the package, but there's that. And yeah, if that is the last figure I am gonna collect, that is gonna be the last of the Justice League figures. So then we'll just move on from lines, because then the next line we will collect will be the Suicide Squad figures, unless something else comes out first, which will most likely be the 19 the Batman's. I don't remember the show, the year of the show. Is it 1940s Batman or 50? Why am I forgetting the year? 69? I don't remember. Anyways, guys, here is the Ben Affleck's Batman, And this is the head, the cowl version with the mask on. I wanted this version more than anything else. I really love this, the tactical suit that he wears in the movie. I love the big, fat, gigantic emblem he has going across his chest. And this, to me, this is the, like I said, the most perfect Batman there is to date. I mean, I still love Christian Bale's Batman, just not the voice. But I still love his suit because it's a badass suit. But I love this Batman. So when he showed off this figure, I was like, yo, I need this. So there is that. So here is Ben Affleck's Batman. So there is that. And then here is the back. So you guys can get a good look. Hopefully I'm doing a good job showing this off. A good look of Ben Affleck's Batman. So let's go ahead and take these two figures apart and mess around with the figure. Okay guys, so when you take him out of the package, this is what he looks like. And I finally remember his name. His name is Ray Fisher. I just remembered just by even looking at his head sculpt for some reason. I don't know why it blinked out earlier. But anyways guys, so this is how he looks. His skeleton side overall does look pretty good. I just love the whole design of him. I mean, he's so freaking sick. Has all like his details going all around. It's kind of like some grays mixed in with some, I'm not sure if that's gold or a little bit of brown, but it makes it looks like the actual how would you say this, it makes it look like it's weathered, it's battle torn. I really like this as well. So here's kind of like the back has this spine going up and down, which is all just straight robots. Really like that as well. And then look at like the details going on his arm as well. I mean, from the small gears to going up and down to his fist as well. Just so freaking cool, man. I really like this. And then he has two hands, so it comes with a unnecessary trigger finger hand, which probably nobody will use. And then here is the closed fist hands, which actually makes sense. I wish it already came with an open palm hand, so it kind of looks like he's doing a blaster, but it's Todd. You can't really say much, especially if you're really deep into this line, because you're kind of used to that already. And then here is the red blood on his chest, so it looks like he was cut open, which absolutely looks pretty good going down his chest as well. Then here's like a closer up on his face. Does look pretty good, man. I really like this. I think he nails the head sculpt, even though it's kind of like almost all his face. I mean, just here's the cyber part, but almost his face, and I think he absolutely nails it as well. And then let's go ahead and switch out the hands so we can actually put this cool blaster that he comes with on one of the hands. Hopefully I could put it on the left hand. So let's go ahead and switch them out. Okay guys, so I went ahead and switched it out. So I thought it was just a hand, but it's actually the whole arm. So if you want to replace it, you could just take out the whole arm, and it just snaps right off, snaps right in, and it just fits perfectly no matter which arm you're gonna use it in. Here is kind of like the cannon. You know, maybe you could get some little small effect and mess around with it, try to put like some type of blast coming out of it, but it overall does look super cool, and it fits with the body as well. Just try to push it in more so you could hide that joint, but there's that. You guys can kind of see it, but if you like push it farther back, it kind of looks like it goes with the figure anyway, so it does its job of hiding it well. There's that. Especially on this side, kind of looks like it's like with it, like it's connected, and I'm fine with that as well, long as it's hiding it. Now if you go down, scrolling down to his body, or to his legs, this is how the legs look. Now let's see how flexible he is, because like I said, just the type of material that they use, kind of looks like it kind of affects the leg, but not so much. As you guys can see, I mean, his leg is really almost touching the back, and it's not just his lower back, it's actually his top back, almost close to his head as well. Of course, McFarlane figure, so there's not any gonna be any thigh swivel. Here is probably the most that you could get when it comes out to McFarlane. Then here's kind of like the foot. So only the top part of the foot could do a whole 360, not the whole foot itself. So there's that, and then here's kind of like how the foot looks at the bottom. So there's that. Overall, like I said, my overall badass figure, man. I really like this figure. And like I said, I knew once they revealed him, I just seen the photos, I was like, man, he's gonna be so freaking sick. So absolutely love Cyborg. He's one of the strongest DC characters because, you know, he is basically control all machines and he could hack into any system ever. And he's one of the strongest heroes. So there is Cyborg. So now let's go ahead and look at Batman. This is the Ben Affleck version. So there is that. So overall, does look pretty good as well. Has Ben Affleck's likeness on his jawline. So it does look pretty good as well. So of course, this is the why it's not picking up his jawline for some reason. Like the light is actually not picking it up. But anyways, guys, so here is kind of like the head as well. Of course, he has the cowl on that looks absolutely freaking amazing. Then here is the side as well. Of course, he has the goggles. Now this doesn't go up or down. This is actually on and stays on. So there's that, but I prefer that version anyways. Here's kind of like the cape as well. It does look like it's soft good, but it is a rubbery material, which is actually pretty soft as well. So even though it's not soft goods, it's rubbery materials. You can't get it to if you guys know anything about rubbery capes, you can't get it to any position that you would want to. So it's kind of like stuck in one position, which is the unfortunate part about rubbery capes. But you take what you can get, basically. Now this hand would have made sense if it would have came with the closed fist. This one's kind of like a trigger finger hand, which Todd, please stop making it. I mean, I understand you made one of them to hold the Batarang, which is pretty freaking cool as well, because this is Ben Affleck's Batarang, because it has his emblem basically. But like I would prefer at least one hand to have a closed fist or open hand instead of these stupid trigger fingers that everybody hates and everybody complains about. So I don't know why does Todd continues to make that. But anyways, guys, here is the emblem on the chest as well. Looks pretty freaking good. You know, has the big fat emblem as well going down to the legs. Now, if you guys can tell, you know, it's not very accurate when it comes down to the actual show, and it could be just because, or the movie I should say, it could be just because you know, it's the material that they use. I think Mesco would absolutely, even though they are coming out with a Ben Affleck, I feel like they would nail Ben Affleck's whole design as well. But this does his job basically, and possibly, you know, this real badass looking. I absolutely freaking love it. You know, because at the end of the day, you know, when you look at the figure, you're like, okay, does it look like Ben Affleck's Batman? And as you guys can tell right here, definitely does as well. So here's kind of like the legs as well going down. And yeah, here's down to the feet. Of course, you guys can tell it's on a ball joint, so it's gonna be really flexible. Now I want to see if he's actually flexible as well. I mean, yeah, I mean, let's try to push the cape back. Yeah, he can do a whole double knee as well. Thigh swivel is better on this Batman. Let's see, torso is pretty good, can do a whole 360, just not the waist. The waist is barely any articulation on the waist. The arms as well, pretty good. The hands, yeah, pretty freaking cool figure, man. I really like this Batman. Honestly, I don't think I will see too many people crapping all over it, unless they want to really accurate version of Affleck's Batman, then I could definitely see people like, I wouldn't say hating on it, but would be like, okay, yeah, I mean, it does its job, but it's definitely not as accurate as it is from the movie as well. And I feel it'll be hard to nail it because, like, what I mean by that is, like, on Affleck's suit, he has, like, the sides is kind of like soft goods. It's going all the way down. And then it's kind of like these small little, um, I don't know, like designs, like cuts going all around the legs as well. And this one doesn't look like it's been through the ringer. It looks like it just brand new. So there's that. I mean, he nails the cow, but I say with the goggles, even though this is nails the look, the picture that we actually get on the back of the actual figure is from it's not the goggle version. This is just the normal version of Affleck's Batman. So definitely would make sense if we possibly could get that figure instead of the goggle look. Because the figure that I'm talking about, which is the picture, is the unmasked version, and not a huge fan of that figure. So I don't want to get that. I want to get this one with the actual cow, which hopefully Ty will make, and hopefully he will make some of the Nightmare characters, like the Deathstroke, of course the Jared Leto's Joker, and Mara, and yeah, some of those characters as well. I know Amber Heard is not the hugest fan, but I'm pretty sure people would buy the figure. So there is that. But yeah, guys, there is basically Cyborg and Batman. Hey guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this, please consider hitting the like and the subscribe button. Helps the channel out tremendously. Keeps me motivated, keep doing videos just like this one. So hope you guys enjoyed this whole Justice League figures. We might be back for more. If I see the other figures in person, the black suit Superman and the red and blue suit, if I like the head sculpts, I'm definitely going to pick those up. If they just look pretty generic, I might skip on it. And that'll be the end of the Justice League figures for my collection in general. But guys, yeah, that's pretty much it. Also stay tuned because we are covering San Diego Comic-Con and the Toy Fair figures that is being revealed right now. So there's a few videos, at least one right now I should do. Pretty sure by the time this video uploads, there should be more reveals coming. So this video will upload before that. But we are going to be covering the whole Toy Fair or San Diego Comic-Con, whatever cons, they're calling these different names, like Super 7 calls it Super 7 Con. We just had Witcher Con, which I mentioned earlier, with McFarlane revealing he's doing the Netflix Witcher figures, which I cannot wait for that as well. And then, Mesco's doing their own thing. Star Collectibles just had their event exclusives. Bandai just revealed some figures as well. So we're going to be covering all that on this channel, so stay tuned for that. Hit that bell so you don't miss any of those videos. If you want to see more pictures like this, follow me on Instagram. You don't have my Instagram is down in the description down below. There's other ways to follow me or contact me if need to. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. You guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys